everyone, Ann Dykeman here, and it's just about a minute. My hair. We're having a heat wave in Oklahoma, and my hair is like feeling it. Anyway, my name is Ann Dykeman. She's Ann Dykeman. I go by Ann. Uh, I own Hunter's Hideaway, but I'm not going to talk a lot about my business. I'm going to talk about me, uh, because that's what everyone seems to hear about. I am not funny. I am not eloquent, but I am real. I don't use an AI avatar or anything. I talk with my hands a lot. So I've talked some about books I like and movies I like, and today I want to mention some that I don't like. I stay away from horror movies and books and thriller movies and books because they give me nightmares. I stay away from romance novels because I can't relate to them, which is also the same reason I avoid like rom com movies and shows. Uh, I've talked a lot about what I watch on TV, so I will talk about that next time on one of my shorts. Uh, I love art. I've mentioned that before. I play the drums and piano. Um, don't currently have space for them, but planning on it. I look forward to getting back to it. I miss that. I do sing, not well, but that's why I like folk singing. Someone told me uh, when I started getting into folk singing, they said, "Well, if you can't sing good, at least sing loud," and I can do that. I can sing from the heart and sing really loud. Uh, I love Monet's paintings. They're soft. They're clear enough you can tell what they are, the houses and the flowers and stuff. But they're they're not abstract. You can tell what it is. But he was an impressionist, so it's like watercolors. It's like very soft. I like that. But I also like there's like Thomas Kincaid is the best example or best known example. But there's one first name starts with N. I think the last name is Boehm. Wouldn't swear to that. But paints little cottages with glowing windows and smoke coming from the chimney and cozy villages. And I really like those kind of pictures. And anything with cats, sculptures, paintings, everything, anything with cats. I've mentioned my love of myth, and I love. Oh no, one my camera's being funky. I love art that reflects mythology, as long as it's fairly true to the origin story, uh, like fantasy art and books. Um, think uh, think Tolkien and I guess you'd call the Xanth series fantasy books. Uh, Written by Piers Anthony. They're about Xanth, which is a magical land based entirely on puns. So those books are a lot of fun. I like those. Uh, and looking forward to cooler times. We're having a heat wave in Oklahoma. It's triple digit heat, extreme heat warnings. Heat advisories, but also extreme heat warnings. It's supposed to get up to 105 today. Temperature, not heat index. Heat index is going to go even higher. Uh, it makes my hair limp. And my hair is naturally curly, but it doesn't like this heat. Uh, and uh, it, it's just awful. It fires off my fibromyalgia and makes me even more tired than usual. Um, so I'm looking forward to cooler weather. My favorite season of the year is autumn. I love the changing colors of the foliage. I love autumn bonfires. They're so colorful and beautiful. And I love the cider. Oh, the cider. I wait every year for apple cider. I make mulled cider, which is wonderful, which I've told everyone on Facebook. If you want my recipe, which I'm very proud of, I love my mulled cider. Uh, if you message me, if you leave it in a comment, I'll get back to you with the recipe. Um, it's in the cookbook I'm working on, but I don't mind sharing that. Um, I'm very proud of it. Uh, as you can tell, I don't really rehearse. I just talk. Don't know if that's good or bad. I want to circle back a little bit to the arts. We have a local theater called Gaslight Theater, and I get to the performances whenever I can. And I always make a point to go up afterwards when they line everybody up and congratulate the actors and actresses and tell them how much I appreciate what they're doing. Um, I believe the arts are a vital, important part of society, both visual and performing arts. Um, I think it's real sad that a lot of schools are having to cut them under the budget crunch because I think they're very, very important. Um, in addition to live theater, which I'm a huge fan of, I love symphonies. We do have a symphony here in England. I love ballet. We really have to pay attention because the dance tells a story. There's no dialogue. Um, Sometimes there'll be a narrator. They'll give you a little context, but the bulk of the story is carried by the dance. Um, so I love ballet. We do not have a ballet company in Enid. Closest one's in OKC. If I had the money and a driver, I would buy season tickets and go. Uh, Saving up for season tickets for Gaslight though this year, hopefully. And my husband and I go Comic Con every year because we're very into cosplay and uh, anime, and we had an anime con like last year, I think. In addition to Comic Con, so there's a lot going on. Comic Con always gets Star Wars people out and magic people out and Star Trek and various fantasies, and they always have a cosplay contest, which someday my husband and I would like to participate in. We don't have the funds to do that right now. I'm a disability. He's a cashier. I have a business, but it's not really taken off yet. Um, I did explain a little bit. I've been doing my business, my shop, for about 4.25 years. It usually takes 3 to 4 years for a small business to really get their footing, but I'm in a very specialized niche. I do eco-friendly and socially responsible products, and it's a tiny slice of the market. So it's taking me a little longer to gain my footing. I'm getting a few orders. Um, I do drop shipping and print on demand. I have a huge selection. Um, that's at HuntsHighway.shop, so be sure and check it out. I have 4 social media pages, accounts, whatever. I have my personal Facebook page, Judith Ann Dykeman Nance in parentheses, because they count as a nickname. It's my middle name. My business page on Facebook, which is Hunt Hideaway, Products for Conscious Consumers. You have to put the whole title because my old page got hacked and I had to create a new one. Um, I have a Blue Sky account as Moondancer62, and then I have this channel, my YouTube business channel. Uh, Although I'm not actively trying to promote my business right now, and my shop's at huntshighway.shop.com. Not .com. No. huntshighway.shop, not .com. I'm not an extrovert. I'm an introvert. And I'm struggling in this heat. I apologize for that. And I'm cold-blooded. Not like cold-blooded murder. I'm always cold. Um, and the heat's even getting to me. It's worse for my husband because he's real heat sensitive. It's worse for my son, who is also real heat sensitive. But it's hot when it's even gotten to me because I'm usually cold. I usually wear jackets in the middle of summer, so it's hot here. Um, I look forward to autumn. It starts to cool off. Uh, some people say, hot cocoa, autumn going into winter. Um, I drink cacao every morning. Hot cacao, not boiled, not like hot tea. Uh, you don't want to boil cacao; it's not good for the source nutrients. But I start every day with cocoa. Every single day, all year round. That I hate coffee. Um, I sell coffee, but I don't drink it. I don't like it. I think it's very, very bitter. Um, but I love cacao. What can I say? I love deep dark chocolate, like 70% or higher. That's an acquired taste. I haven't always been a dark chocolate fan. I don't want to give the impression that I've always been a dark chocolate fan. Uh, at some point, my taste evolved from the milk chocolate that I did as a child into dark chocolate, getting progressively deeper into dark chocolate. And now I don't really like the taste of milk chocolate anymore. It's too pale and too sweet for me. I'm not putting anyone down who still loves milk chocolate. And I say I love all things chocolate. And at one level, I do. I respect all the many beautiful things that are chocolate. And like, I sell artisan chocolates, and I'd like to get into another company I know that makes artisan chocolates, but they don't do drop shipping, so I'd have to have a warehouse and stuff, and I'm not at that stage. When I get to that stage, I'll add that company as well. And they both do beautiful things with milk chocolate and white chocolate as well as dark chocolate. Uh, so I do celebrate all things chocolate, but my personal preference has moved into the deeper, darker chocolates. And, uh, dark chocolate tends to be healthier. And I watched a show back in the day. Discovery had different channels within it, and one of them was like a cooking channel. Yeah. And they had a show called Death by Chocolate, which was run by a chocolatier. Hope I said that right. Um, and he made a comment that I don't know whether it's true or not, but he said science has shown, so that's how he prefaced it, that if you take a piece of dark chocolate and you let it melt in your mouth, you don't chew it, you let it melt in your mouth, and cocoa butter melts at body temperature, so chocolate will melt if you just hold it in your mouth, um, or put it on your skin or whatever. I don't know why you don't chunk on your skin, but it'll just melt. It melts at body temperature. Uh, if you hold a piece of dark chocolate in your mouth and let it melt, the experience is like having an orgasm. I don't know how true that is. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that comment. If you want to try it out yourself, by all means do. But anyway, that's what the chocolatier said. And I hope I pronounced that right. You have to understand that throughout grade school and into junior high, I got pulled out of class for speech therapy. Uh, I took two classes on public speaking in college, even though only one was required. I am an introvert, and I do worry, and because of speech therapy during grade school and such, I worry about using the wrong word or mispronouncing words. Uh, when I say cacao, that is the correct pronunciation for like ceremonial cacao, which is what I like. I use one of the things I use AI for, and you have to be careful with AI. And I always say, it's dumb. But one of the things it can do pretty well is be a language coach. I remember oh my God, back in the day, Microsoft having these little characters, little avatars, and they had a monkey or a gorilla actually, and it, uh, I liked it. It served as a language coach. I had to learn Latin because botanical names are in Latin, and I was studying aromatherapy, and that's how I learned to pronounce botanical names correctly. Um, I actually have a certification. Well, I've let it expire, but I had a certification in aromatherapy. So I'm not completely up to date because I haven't kept it up. It costs money, and I don't actively offer any products that I've made myself. Would I love to? Yeah, eventually I want to create and offer my own line of soaps and candles and toiletries. Mostly incense you're not going to see elsewhere. Everybody does lavender and rose and vanilla, and I would like to see some that I love. Uh, I'd like to see some amber. Uh, I would like to see, in addition to vanilla, some chocolate and coffee. I'd like to see sandalwood, real sandalwood. I have a personal blend. I have a personal blend for my husband and a house blend for like scenting rooms and stuff. Um, and I would like to market those along with single scents. I have allergies. I'm allergic to lavender, believe it or not. I know two other people who are also allergic to lavender, so it happens. Uh, I'm also allergic to Benadryl, but that gets interesting. That's used to treat allergies. It's like, no, for me, that's not. And when I tell doctors I'm allergic to Benadryl, it's like, yeah, it makes you sleepy. It does that to a lot of people. No, it doesn't make me sleepy. It turns me into a human candy cane. Literally, I get stripes of rash and clear skin, rash and clear skin all over. I look like a human candy cane. It's not fun. It's just freaky. Um, I'm aiming for 20-minute live streams. I'm sorry I didn't promote this one beforehand. I'm gonna try and do better, but we're supposed to be locked in this heat wave till at least August 1st, which is distressing. And like you can see, I wear my hair long. Um, Aging flower child vibe. I like it long because it's getting a curl back. Um, am I gonna? My husband, if you saw the videos we did before and after videos, when we had not been able to get our hair done for like months because of my surgery, and then we got it done, and he had the stylist go down to like an eighth of an inch. Oh, like almost bald. Maybe a quarter of an inch. Just, almost bald. Um, and I'm like, no, it's summer and it's hot, and I still want my hair long. Uh, uh, so these are who I am. Um, this is how I look. I have long hair. I'm growing it out, so it's going to get longer. I have my John Denver glasses, big round ally glasses, early John Denver, where he tried to be a sex symbol. I went to contact lenses. uh, Never wear a bra. That's probably too much information, but again, who I am. I want to get some love. Yes, that's on my wish list for Christmas. My wish list items. Anyway, uh, I've talked for about 20 minutes. I've kind of hit on a lot of things. I will try and develop more of these out in the future. Live streams are hard, just filling 20 minutes and not using up all my material and not being able to post anything else. So I kind of boom, 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 it's fun, it's chaotic, it's me. Anyway, so I told you all my social media ones. I also have subscriptions on my personal Facebook page. They're 99 cents. You get a cool subscriber badge and some subscriber only content. I am working on 3 books. One is a cookbook, and yes, my mold cider recipe is in it, along with a bunch of other recipes. So just stay tuned. Go to my subscriber page on Facebook if you want to hear more about my books. And I will have special deals for my shop there. And I think that's it for today. And I will be back next Sunday, and I'm going to try and post every day. It's just hot, so if I don't, that's why. Okay, love y'all. And I'll see you next week. Bye.